Hi and welcome back. This reading is for all people born on the 4th, the 13th, the 22nd, or the 31st of any month. Let's see how the month of October is going to be for you guys. So, we are starting the month with the King of Swords. So, somebody is going to be really analytical, somebody is going to be, really in the game using, their head to come kind of, uh, work on strategies. So this is applicable for both all career reading as well as in love. So somebody is going to be analytical, a lot of intelligence and brain is going to be used to evaluate situations. The next card I have for you is the Wheel of Fortune. So, if things have been sort of slow for you guys, I think with the Wheel of Fortune, showing up here, it's basically saying that, things are going to take a 360-degree turn. So, if things have been bad, you have been stuck into some kind of, situation where you had to use the King of Swords sort of energy. This is basically telling you that things are going to improve, everything is going to work out for you. So Wheel of Fortune talks about luck, so I think you guys are going to be very lucky. The next card I have is the Eight of Wands. See, it just keeps getting better. So Eight of Wands talks about effortlessly making progress. So you don't have to put a lot of effort into making progress. Everything you do is going to come towards you. So you might be receiving offers from a job that you may have applied to. You might be finally getting that breakthrough that you are seeking, either in your career, in your communications with someone, or in your relationship in general. So Eight of Wands basically means communication is coming. For some it could also mean you are finally going to be moving somewhere. You see how the clouds are sort of light here and suddenly they get dark here, and this guy is basically moving forward. Yeah, that's exactly the kind of energy I'm getting. The next card I have for you is the Knight of Cups, sorry. So Knight of Cups here is basically talking about how things are going to improve. So I think from going from this stage where you had to use your head to analyze the situation, to luck also favoring you, and you are getting good news. I think when this movement finally happens, Knight of Cups for you guys basically represents a sort of emotional satisfaction, a sort of something which is going to make you emotionally happy. So sort of like a good news. Maybe the offer that you have been waiting, that promotion that you have been waiting, or the guy you have been stalking is finally going to come and give you an offer. The next card I have for you is Sun. Oh my god, guys, I think so far this is the most positive reading I've gotten. So with the Sun, it's basically telling you everything is going to work out just the way you want it to. So very very bright energy, very very positive outlook. A lot of optimism is coming towards you. A lot of happiness is coming towards you. The next card I have is the Eight of Swords. So for some people, especially in relationship, so you have two eights, which is basically telling me that a lot of you guys, if you have been manifesting some sort of dreams, they are going to happen. A lot of you are going to have that dream fulfillment sort of thing. At the same time, what this tells me is that you have to kind of work on this. So just because you have received success with this card showing up here doesn't mean that you stop making the needed effort. You still have to keep making the efforts if you really want to progress. And the next card I have is for you is the Page of Swords. So Page of Swords, again here it basically talks about that you have everything that you need to fight through this situation. So so far considering starting with the Knight of Swords and ending with the Page of Swords, I think the only difference is here you were patient, and now you're not going to be very patient, especially because with the Eight of Wheels here where you have to learn something. I think you would seek, like you get the result of whatever that you were doing. Like communication is happening, it has already started, so things have started gaining momentum here. So here I don't think you're going to stop. By the end of the month you'll be like, nope, I want it to happen on my own terms and as quickly as I want. And I think which is why the Page of Cups is Page of Swords is showing up here, because you are getting impatient. And then you have the Seven of Wands. My only advice towards the end of the month is just be careful not to get manipulated. See, this and this together, it's the same. Still, it's very swordish energy. With swords, a lot of things are going in the head. Nothing is very nothing is transparent. So when I see seven of swords, I see, lies, I see deception, I see, being manipulated by something. So that is something you have to pay attention to, both at work, in your relationship, or however you want to take it. Just be very, very, very careful. And then at the bottom of the deck, I have the Three of Cups. So Three of Cups talks about celebration. You guys might be, having some sort of celebration, or there is a possibility that, this deception, or these feeling of impatience might be caused by, a water sign, by maybe another woman or another person. Not another woman, but I would rather say, maybe like another person, a different person from you. Let's see, what your guidance cards are from the Moonology Oracle. So the first card I have for you is, what do you need to release? So, something is going to move on. You are going to give up on something, because with the King of Swords, it's about making decisions. It's about, recognizing what you need, what you don't need. So definitely you will be releasing something. The next card I have for you is the end of a tough cycle approaches. So something is coming to an end very, very quickly for you guys. And that's why, you have the Sun, because you're moving into something positive. So whatever stagnation, whatever confusions you had here, it is soon coming to an end, and you are going to be moving forward. And then the last card I have for you is the Surrender to the Divine, which is basically telling you, have faith. The universe is working in your favor. The universe is going to give you something. So don't worry, everything will work out. And especially with the Sun card, it's the most positive card, you can ever get in a tarot deck, which basically tells you that everything is going to be amazing. Just leave it to God, leave it to universe, leave it to the divine, to give you what you seek. Keep an open mind. See what I told you, like, you have to keep an open mind. You have to be logical about it. And of course, you have to release something. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So, especially for people in love, be open, be open to other people. Maybe you're, the person who is going to come towards you. I see very strongly, either this person is going to be, Leo, or this person is going to be a Cancer. For some, it might not resonate with all. Or this person could be, a very strong air sign. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or having those zodiacs very strongly in their charts. The next one I have for you is honeymoon. See, I told you with the Sun, and with the Eight of Wands, I told you, there's something. There's some sort of travel also happening. So a lot of you might be, going through that period where, after COVID, where, you're basically getting lovey-dovey, and or maybe some of you who got married during COVID, well, finally you will be taking that honeymoon. I don't know where, given the travel restrictions, but yeah, honeymoon is there. So maybe you guys are traveling somewhere, maybe not outside the country, maybe in the country, but what it says is you are going to get the time alone that you have been seeking, and that is a really good thing. So all the best. Let me know if this resonates, or maybe part of it resonates. So I'll be happy to know.